And here's the key, right? You don't have to like my hit list. You just have to know that when I put somebody on the get 'em out of town list, they're getting got. I mean, it's undefeated right now. So then you're like, well, wait a minute. Who else is on this list? Well, I'm going to add a name today. And I can't get rid of this man fast enough.
Well,
because for the second time in about 10 days, this man is like a hemorrhoid from hell. No, I didn't say an unmotivated drunk. I said this guy's like a hemorrhoid. This guy is he's a bug. He's an annoyance. He's a pest. And I'm going to add him to the list, and I got to get him gone. Now, mind you, I don't know anything about this guy. I had to look up where he's from. I can't take any more. So here's what we're going to do. I'm going to ask you guys straight up whether you believe in the power of the Mikey hit list. And again, we talked about Coleman. We talked about Trufant. We talked about Quinn and Patricia. We talked about Stafford. Talked about Kithier, Lawyer, Rocket Watts, Blake Griffin, just putting them all on that list. Well, do you believe in it? But here's the other thing. If I gave you the sacred powers that I clearly hold to get people gone, professionally, of course, we're not wishing any ill will on anyone, who would it be? If you could get rid of one person locally in the sports scene. I mean, Al Avila would certainly be at the top of many people's Christmas list.
Right. Today, let's pretend that it's Mike's daughter's wedding day, and he can refuse no requests from you, the caller.
No requests are refused at all. But can I add somebody, Rico?
Go for it.
And he don't have a big name, but I got to tell you something. The latest guy I got to get out of here is Frank effing Jackson. Who's Frank Jackson, some of you might say? Oh, I don't know. The guy in the sweet, sweet headband who comes off the Pistons bench to play like Dominique Wilkins and help them win games they need to lose. Did it in Sacramento. He came in last night. He's dunking. He's beating the end of the third quarter with a hustle play. He's doing baseline drive and ones, cripple stuff. Stuff that just crowbars your opponent's kneecap. Get this guy off of this team and out of this town. I don't need you trying this hard. You're going to cost me Cade Cunningham. I don't care about Frank Jackson. I didn't even know that he played for Duke. What was he, the equipment manager? I thought the guy was 40 by looking at him. He's 22. Get got. Go play anywhere. I'll help you pack. Stop coming into these games like you did against Sacramento and like you did last night. Stop winning. For the love of all that's holy, you blew a 34-9 lead. Finish the tank. I'm trying to get Jalen Suggs, Frank. I'm trying to get Evan Mobley. I'm trying to get Cade Cunningham. And you're out here just slinging the D all around. Stop it. Guy comes into the game, hey, he's like the tryhard in gym class. He's on that professional hit list. He's got to go. This Frank Jackson's a menace. He's going to cost us a top 4 pick, and he's going to hurt our lottery odds. Put Frank Jackson on the board. I want him out.
Can I make a plea to get Sadiq Bey off?
I want him dead.
I like Sadiq, Mike.
Yeah, well, I didn't need Sadiq putting 18 up in the first quarter like he was Steph Curry. Someone tell Sadiq it's okay to go 4 of 6, not 6 of 6. Anything that is helping this team win right now is my mortal enemy. And I get that Isaiah Stewart has to play, first-round pick, right? Ultimate try-hard guy that this town falls in love with. But Frank Jackson doesn't have to do us this way. Frank Jackson enters these games, and he thinks he's Dominique Wilkins. Get him out, Rico. He's going to cost us a top 3 pick. Frank Jackson. I had to Google him. He allegedly played with Zion. Did he? No. I don't remember him.
No, he played with Luke Kennard.
Get him gone. I'm talking like he's higher on my list right now than Avila. This guy is going to cost us a top 3 pick. He's done it twice in 10 days, and this guy gets in the game, it's like he crushed up and snorted Viagra. He is out there with a boner, going all gas, no brakes, dunks and ones, steals, fist pumping and body humping plays. It has to stop. The Pistons sat everybody last night, but Frank Jackson said, I can't let this team lose. He's out here like Rudy. Here's my jersey. This one's for Frank the Tank, coach. Get him gone.
Somebody said Rudy was a good movie. Well, yeah, Jason Tatum, your guy. Yeah. Luke Kennard, Frank Jackson. That was the Duke team.
Get him out of here. Now, if you guys want to get rid of somebody in Detroit sports, you can tell me who. But there's no denying the people I've put on this list are just getting
You
out.
Can't put somebody on a list for doing their job, Mike.
Yes, I
Everybody
can.
that you put on your list were people that you said were expendable. He's not expendable.
Frank Jackson's expendable.
How? He's making basket. He's doing
future.
his job.
No
He's
future.
weak. He's incompetent. He jeopardizes the whole place.
He is jeopardizing Cade Cunningham being the part-time off-ball solution backcourt with Killian Hayes. Killian Hayes, Cade Cunningham, and now we're ready to start building to become a beast of the East again. I don't need Frank Jackson's headband. I can't stand when guys like come in, he gets in there and he tries to play hero ball. And he's going to screw the tank. Get him out.
Frank, I tried.
Get him out.
Frank, I would use your remote car starter if I were you.
He's throwing down thunder dunks and ones, steals. Oh, I'm going to do an up and under dipsy doodly doo to beat the clock at the end of the third. Get back on the bench.
But what? He was a 10-day contract, so.
And I wish it was 9 and that it ended yesterday. Rico, they should not have beat the Kings and they should not have beat the Cavs. They're going to screw this up again. They're going to do it again. They're going to do it again.
Well, it looked like they were going to run away with it, and then the Cavs came back.
And then who came to the rescue? Pantsless and wearing a cape and a headband. Frank effing Jackson.
You blew
Just gets on the court, slinging the pipe everywhere. Oh, you want some? Oh, you want some? Watch this. Watch this.
Yeah.
Hey, coach, play me more. Look, I'm trying hard. Get him out. If we don't get Cade Cunningham because of Frank Jackson, my head's going to explode. Explosion.
Wow. Well, I will never doubt your list, Mike. That thing is.
He's higher than Avila.
No. Okay. Flag on the play.
Higher.
No.
Right now.
No.
Public enemy number 1.
No.
Frank Jackson.
No.
And his headband of dominance.
No.
It has to stop.
No. No one should be higher than Avila.
Really?
No one.
Let me tell you something. What Frank Jackson's doing is going to be more impactful than anything Al is going to do in the next calendar year. Frank Jackson is taking a signed, autographed 8x10 of Cade Cunningham, rubbing it on his balls, and lighting it on fire. He must be stopped. He must be stopped. That's twice in 10 days. He did it in Sacramento, and he's doing it again. Guy comes in the game, he looks like one of the 10 best players in the sport. Stop it.
Kenny, you got anything? No.
I don't want to anger Mike because apparently that lands you in a very dangerous position.
I like Frank Jackson.
Not really. Sorry, Mike.
Mike,
Get him
man's
out.
doing his job. You can't get
No.
angry.
You know what his job is to do? Come here, try a little bit, but stop yourself short of being gym class hero and effing me out of Cade Cunningham. Your job is not to drive baseline and throw up dipsy-do dunkaroos.
Right.
Your job is not to go end-to-end in 2.4 seconds while hitting an up and under that would make Vinsanity jealous.
No.
But here's the problem. They don't have the worst record right now. Even if they would have lost those 2 games, they still aren't in the driver's seat for Cade.
I need to stay in the top 3. That's the lottery odds. Please stay there. Beating the Kings doesn't help. Beating the Cavs doesn't help. And they've got at least 6 winnable games here on out. They're going to win those games. They're going to F this up.
Just see now. As Frank gets out of his car, walking into the Little Caesars, there's a guy in a trench coat in the shadows smoking a cigarette.
Let me tell you something.
Hey,
No.
Frank, let me
Here's
talk
what
to
I
you for a
do.
minute.
Here's what I would do
No,
for Frank and his family
Frank,
if he would
Frank.
leave right now, never to be heard from again. If I'm Troy Weaver, I hand him $1 million in cash in the back of a brand new Bentley. And I say, this can be yours if you never show up here again.
I could just see you as the
out.
shadowy figure. Frank, come here for a second.
I'm going to make his life better.
Stay away from Frank Jackson.
You,
Please get him out of here.
you won't be driving the lane tonight. No. Well, sir, that's my job. Hold on for 1 second. Daddy, don't drive the lane, please.
Right.
Don't drive
Right.
the lane,
No
Daddy.
baseline and ones. No dipsy doodles. And you know what? It's okay to try hard without being the try hardest guy on the floor. So if you want someone gone locally in sports, like I want Frank Jackson, and I don't care, I hope he goes on to a great career somewhere else. Do not rob me of a top 3 pick. Do not do this to me, Frank.